All right. We appear to be live. I don't think I've forgotten anything this time. I guess other than sharing the link early in my Discord server, but that's not very substantial. Probably won't be super long stream. I won't be spending a huge amount of time in two-player land. Unless, of course, it takes me like an hour to beat the last level, but I don't think so. I had an idea about the last level, about how to beat it. I believe I went out to dinner, I think, with my parents after that stream. After last stream, and I was having a bit of a think about the level, and I think I made a breakthrough. I think. I have yet to test it, but we'll see. Hello, Eric. Go ahead and put the passcode in for the final level. HCNFD. You are pretty early for once. Hello, my ninja. Surely not. Surely not. I'll wait a little bit longer. But only a little bit. I was in a bad posture anyway. I need to bleh. Okay. Sure my volumes are set correctly. Yeah, they are. So I doubt I've completely solved this one yet, but I do think I made a breakthrough when just thinking about it outside of stream. we will see about that. This time I'm actually going to remember to assign a floater. Because I think I do want the Lemming to go down here and bash through this. Just like Fellow No Life Part 1. Ooh, this time limit's tight. And then what I want to do is actually go underneath this one-way wall from the other side. Meet the final boss of Lemmings. Heck yeah, we are. I'm glad to see it here, Amy. That turns the one-way wall into a two-way wall if you do that. Exactly. Alright, well, I'm going to lose to the time limit, I'm pretty sure. Well, this is certainly very close to beating the level. See, I could have used... I have an extra basher after all this, and I could have used the basher here to go through this. So I may have an idea of what to do. Yeah, I think building all the way over here to this thing takes too long. But I have an idea of something to do instead of that. Oh, is that good enough? Yes, it's fine. That's not very unforgiving. There we go. This will give me plenty of time. Well, that technique is definitely inconsistent in the old official engines, because it depends on where exactly the steel area is in relation to the block. But here it seems to work. I might still run out of time now that I think about it. But I think I know how to solve this too. I have an idea of how to solve this as well. Because I think I see the biggest issue with timing. Yeah, I know how to do this. Doesn't work in the remake? Huh. Okay, so I don't think the trailing lemons are gonna make it in time. I will, play it out, just to see, but I don't think they will. But if they don't, that's okay, because I think I know exactly what to do now. Or I just kind of make it. Okay. My idea was, yeah, it's 100%. My idea, before we get to the credits, is, yeah, I was going to use a miner at the start, so that the tunnel that the lemmings were trapped in before getting released was smaller, so that the trailing lemmings, there wouldn't be as much variance in the time that lemmings would get to the exit. But apparently that wasn't necessary. I had like 10 seconds to spare. Aw. Grapitch's designers. There they are, AT. Random mixed case names. Well, what a wonderful Lemmings experience that was. The end. We're not done with the game though, not quite yet. 'Cause I'm wanting to explore two-player mode a bit, since this version does have some unique levels, and also break the hell out of two-player mode. Oh yeah, the ones published outside of Japan and North America. Yeah, it'll say that instead. So, we're not gonna spend... We'll see. I will probably be quitting or nuking these levels prematurely, because, you know, it's not very exciting if you're not actually playing another human being. But we're gonna explore. Oh goody, starting off with my favorite track. Not sarcasm. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, never mind. Glorious sprite flicker. Yeah, it's so close to being good. Very sad. Anyway, this is an Amiga level. This one, I mean, it's shortened a bit to fit in 2 screens, but it's the same sort of level. Oh, no worries at all, Proxima. I'm glad you can make it. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have to do this to activate the nuke in this version? Yes, just like Super Nintendo. Hello, Miguel. Yeah, it took me less time than I thought it would to beat it. I did, like, have a mini breakthrough outside stream. I mean, I wasn't, like, trying to solve the level at that point. I was, like, thinking passively about it and then realized something. And that was a huge step towards solving it. Very nice. Nope, both players have their own independent pause controls. Or not independent, rather, if one player hits pause, the other can unpause it with their own controller. Which ones are considered green and which ones are considered blue? Yeah, player 1's blue. It's the color of their robes, not their hair. Yeah, this is 2-player mode. We're gonna mess around a bit here. Because as it turns out, the Japanese and North American ROM has a unique quirk. with this mode. This will be a good one to start breaking things. Controlling two cursors with keyboard controls only is a lot harder than doing it with two mice, I must say. I had all those available private rooms. Uneven lemming amounts. Yes, it's the way it works is the first round you play always starts with 40 versus 40, and then it's based on, for each subsequent round, it's 40 plus the number of lemmings that went into your color exit in the previous round. In every other version of the game with this two-player mode, it also caps at 80. As you will see in just a moment, this one's a little different. Ooh, I wonder if, No, okay. I was wondering if they forgot to turn disable release rate control with the B button plus up and down. They did. They disabled it properly. The Sharp X68000 version does not do that with its function keys, so you can actually change the release rate in two-player mode in that version and that version only. It's pretty funny. Oh, for sure, guy, perfect. Alright, so in this scenario, green player rescued 110 lemmings. Blue player rescued 0. So blue player will have 40 lemmings. Green player will have 150 lemmings. Hundred and tennings. Well, it didn't comment on last level. That was also another Amiga level, and so is this one. These ones are the same. These first three as their Amiga counterparts. Is there a limit? Not a direct limit. Hello, KYM. get these lemmings off screen so the game runs a little faster. My particular emulator had player 2's mapping blank, so I had to set that myself right before stream started. Ah, I see. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one you go to, Amy, if they're all going to the same place. Because we just want lots of lemmings, we don't care which team they're on. Actually, I think it does matter. I think which memory gets corrupted changes. Oh yeah, it'll get even worse if I put the cursors in line with it too, since they count as sprites. Oh no, Amy, it doesn't stack or anything like that. The base amount that whatever you save gets added to, it's always 40. It always starts at 40, no matter what. So like after this level, blue, even though, or no, I'm sorry, green, even though they had 110 lemmings going into this level, they will be back to 40 next level. Yep, that was my intention, Guy Perfect. No worries, Space. And yes, nuke in 2-player mode, it's hidden away, though I mean it is in the manual. You're just not going to find it on your own without it. You have to move both your cursors here, and then activate it together. What port are you doing next? Well, I'm probably not going to live stream any more ports. In terms of the playthroughs, probably Spectrum, since it doesn't have a full one, as far as I can tell. Doesn't have a full playthrough on YouTube. There's a hack of it that has a full playthrough, but I want to show the original. I think multiple hacks actually have full playthroughs. Oh no, there'll be plenty more streams, just not ports of Lemmings 1. My next stream is going to be Lemmings 2, actually. Or maybe I'll go back to Paintball for one stream. Oh, I just realized this flag has stopped animating. Yep, the bar is up off the top. That's probably corrupting its own memory. Very excited to play Lemmings 2. Yeah, European and all the others cap it properly. Ooh! Oh. Lots of damage done already. Oh, it's slowing down. Think I saw. I think the bar overflowed, but maybe because maybe if it's on the blue side, it's not as immediately. Maybe it doesn't immediately crash if it's the blue side that overflows. Game on. Choose your Whoa! What the? Wait. Does blue player cap? So is it only green player that doesn't cap? Oh. Well, forgive me, Amy. I was wrong. I did want it to be green player the whole time. Blue player has the cap. Let me test this again. And send all these lemmings to the blue exit, just in case. That was like a one-time weirdness. I'm gonna try it again, and then next level I'm gonna go back to the greens. I can't select a green lemming with the player 1 cursor. I'm silly. I can't select a blue lemming with the player 2 cursor either. It's almost like that's how the game worked. That's how the game was designed. Oh. Haha. Oh, controlling 2 keyboard controls is very difficult. Very, very difficult. Oh yeah, the flags do look the same on some animation frames. Like this one. Nope, I can't select lemmings with that side. Trying to set up a direct drop. Okay, cool, I got it. Oh, I realize that looks way worse on the stream because I'm only streaming in 30 FPS because I'm only doing it in standard definition, and YouTube won't let you stream 480 at 60. Yeah, that looks way worse on stream. On my end, it's flickering at 60 Hz. the sprites are flickering at 60 Hz, which is fast enough that they basically look translucent when this happens. I mean, it's not unnoticeable or anything, but it's nowhere near as jarring. It's just them, like, cutting out and occasionally switching back and forth. Oh, I'm doing, playing the DOS version with Roland Audio. That's what I'm doing. I don't feel like finding that out right now, but I'm sure you can. And here, I guess, is a good time to show off the nuke. It's not going to be a very impressive nuke, but, I went to school with a guy named Roland Audio. Okay, blue player is capped properly. It's only green player that isn't. That is, interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so I'm going toward green exit this time. That's the green exit. Ooh. Yes, that is what it's called. Right, I need to block these lemmings in. And I can't do it with that side. Or I don't need to block, I can also, do this. No, this is Lemming 3. Tim 3 is different. It's this one. Interesting how this exit has less room than the other one. Well, in this case, there's a little lip right here that stops the fall, but even if there wasn't, I don't think this would be a splat fall anyway. It would be close, but I don't think it is. It does appear in the Game Boy version of Lemmings too. They do actually use that for the classic tribe theme, which is really funny. Yep. Except it's in C# in that case, but yes. Yeah, the first half of that song is Lemming 2. Not, I mean, with some minor changes, but it is Lemming 2 for sure. And then it transitions into actual Quaco Bill's canon. That'd be very cool, Amy. I wonder if somebody's made that already. Here we go. Green player has 154 lemmings. This is very normal and totally fine. Yep. Okay. We haven't seen a unique two-player level yet, by the way. They've all been just shortcuts of Amiga levels. That's the blue exit. Yeah, it took me by surprise when I heard it for the first time. Yeah, I've seen that one in Pocket Edition once when I played that for a bit. I missed a lot of chat messages, guys. My apologies. So good game wasn't the last level. Oh, no, it's I don't know. I guess it is a little... Yes, it is a little strange to put it in the middle. Yeah, then those levels, oh no levels, might be more fun with actual 2 players. Hello, David. It is a good game, this is true. Congratulations, you have completed a great game. Your winner. Pardon me for a moment, I am just, I'm gonna turn my volume down for this one. I don't feel like waiting anymore. This is gonna take a long time. I'll wait for the bar to reach the top, and then I'll explore. I found the speed up. That's what happened, Space. Flags have stopped animating. Ooh, look at that. An 8-pixel strip is completely ruined. Oh, oh, it froze already. I guess scrolling's a bad idea if you're trying to, like, maximize the number of lemmings. Alright then. Oh yeah, I don't need to put in the password because it remembers your progress after a soft reset. Very good. I just need to actually complete this one now. Yeah, no, you're going into the blue exit just to be safe, because I do want to actually see the next few levels before I break reality again. If I can just remember where to put my fingers. I didn't remember that you had 7,000. I guess it doesn't really matter which exit I go into, because I was going to nuke the level early anyway. I wonder if fast quit still works in 2-player mode. Probably. Oh. Is that a splatfall on the side? No. Oh no, they did properly disable the quit level code. so that one player can't just exit out. On the computer versions of the game, you absolutely can just tap escape. You can just tap escape and flip the table if you're in a bad mood. So. Of course, of course. And the winner is... This is another non-unique level. This is, interestingly, the first level that used for the, PC Engine CD-ROM version of the game. Which, it has a two-player mode, but it does not behave the same as these. It's very weird, and I need to explore it more eventually. Failed to build up there. And the winner is insert any character in Smash. Okay, I'm gonna pretty quickly end levels until we find a more interesting one. Because I've seen this all before. Any chance of a truce? Okay, this is a little different. This is different. The Amiga version of this level, each team has a hatch on opposite sides of the level. And they have a layout like this mesh, with a part at the top like this, that's a splat ball. But then they meet in the middle. They meet in the middle in this little raised area. So they've kind of turned the level inside out, actually. Very, very interesting. And they have the lemmings going to the opposite color exits, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting take on this level. Are you considering on properly showcase? I don't have, probably not. I don't really have, I guess I could try netplay with somebody, but I hate dealing with netplay. Maybe I could get my little brother to try, but I doubt it. Let one of the cats play. Good idea. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. This does not happen in the Amiga version. These are actually so close to the top of the level that lemmings turn around up there. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure that was intentional. I don't think they're meant to behave like that. I didn't reset. Yeah, I'm not sure if this was intentional or not. With 20 of everything, it's pretty hard to like carve a path for your lemmings out of here consistently, considering like they can't just go here and then like mine down here. Not quite, you have to do some extra steps. Very bizarre. No floaters also. At least we don't have to worry about corrupting out-of-bounds memory here. Or corrupting unrelated memory, I should say. That's not quite the way to put it, what I said the first time. Well, I'm just gonna say one lemming and move on because this level seems actually really, really annoying to navigate. Oh, let's make sure we watch the fireworks. Quite a spectacle. Well, that's odd. I imagine this is one of the new levels. Now the animators have to control all this fire. Oh. Well, perhaps their naming creativity let up, but I don't think their level designing creativity showed any signs of stopping. Very interesting level, where the two teams of lemmings have to cross paths in the middle. There's really only 2 lanes for them to do it, too, because of the steel up here. Hmm. I don't... on Amiga, I don't think so. Since even though one mouse is my left hand, it actually wasn't hard at all to keep track of both. I think I was definitely a little bit better at controlling blue, but I ended up like winning around the same amount of games with both sides. I think Atari ST I had blue preference simply because you can't control green with a mouse on that version. This level has a release rate of 1, by the way, if you didn't catch that. And that kind of just sucks. Considering there's, like, not that much that can go on, this is like a really big choke point, and it wouldn't be hard for you to exhaust all of your options really fast and then just be waiting for Lemmings to... Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Joy, joy, joy. Oh, it has a new name, but it's just Rope Bridge. With some extra decoration. Look at that. Well, if you're trying to win, you do, but if you're just trying to get past to see the rest, then you don't. Not as much lead up to the rope bridge here, predictably. There's a lot more random blocks in the way in the Amiga version, and the rope bridge itself is longer, and I think over water? If I remember right. Ooh, very little room to get out of here, by the way, also. That's a bit strange. They were just being silly, Miguel. It's not a big deal. Oh. Yes, we are, Amy. Just for fun or to the death? This one is a little bit simplified from Amiga version. I'm getting all of my fingers mixed up. It's very fun. Yeah, wow. I am bad at this. Yeah. Okay, we're back now. I needed to mute my I needed to get rid of the game music so I could hear what my mom had to say, but I could have just taken my headphones off for that instead of muting the laptop. My headphones don't have a mute button, because my, I don't have, like, a fancy headset. I have a, fancy-ish old microphone. That has a mute control, but it's separate from my headphones, which are just a pair of $20 analog headphones with nothing special about them. A task for blockers and a bomber, singular. Blue Yeti? No, it's something from CAD Audio. It's from 2006. It was boxed up in our basement. My dad bought it and didn't end up using it, so I use it now. Ooh. Oh, players barely have to do anything to get to their exits. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, it's rather old, but it's pretty decent. It was apparently a little over $100 in 2006 money. You want to get the other... Exactly, yes. So you'd build over this thing to try and facilitate that. Yeah, pretty good. It's not great at picking up trouble, but not as terrible as like an inline mic on a headphone. When I make higher end videos with my voice in them, I usually put a high pass filter over the mic so that you can actually hear consonants more clearly. And I try to do something similar with streams. I have some sort of EQ. I forget my settings. Oh, that's bad. Now they're trapped in there. Well, that's... I didn't need to do that at all. It's okay. I can bash it out. Oh, wait, I'm still not done, because they're gonna splat here. Well, that's... Yeah, I did a bang-up job getting those lemmings over here. It would be an interesting challenge. Okay, perfect. Some level over here, too. If someone ends up bashing the wrong way, can fight over here, or over here. Pause being enabled for 2 players seems pretty universal. Now, the way in which it's implemented is poor, I think, considering you can unpause from another controller. That's not good. Oh, I suppose it's just the same as the Amiga version, or Atari ST, where you can just hit P on the keyboard and then the other player can just reach over and hit P whenever they want, if they're feeling evil. I think pause was intended to be disabled in 2-player mode on Atari ST, but the check for it was inverted, and it's actually disabled in 1-player mode. I believe that's the reason why it is the way it is. But it's enabled all the time on Amiga anyway, so that would be weird if that was the case. That they would go out of their way to try to change that anyway, and then they got it wrong. I don't know. Ooh. I like this one, I think. Ooh, you can see the game slow down a lot easier here when you scroll, since there's a static screen on the other side. Ain't that neat. Definitely Guy Perfect. Bella, come in here, baby. Come in here. Come on. Come on. Well, surely you can get that door open. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I know, I'm so cruel, aren't I, Guy Perfect? No! Hey, no! My cat started fighting. No, you two are friendly. You two are good friends. Don't do that. No. The passing place. Ah, this one. Oh, good lord, I'm getting all kinds of mixed up. I am not getting the Lemmings to their home goal in this one. It's just too annoying. If I'm not, if I was playing against another player, I'd be fine with that because there'd be like fun to be had once you got to the top. But here, nah. I'm not wasting my time. I'll waste a little bit of time throwing green a bone, because I've been very unkind to green Lemmings for the last few levels. Oh wait, I'm actually being kind of blue, because... Oh well. Blue will still lose, even with the help I'm giving it, so it'll be fine. I'm still throwing green a bone. I'm just not in the way I thought, because I'm all sorts of mixed up. Let's see some more interesting levels than this. Passing place is a thing in the Scottish Highlands, where the road is only wide enough for one car. If you meet another motorist, you find a passing place. Oh! Well. Thank you, Guy Perfect. Oh, the exits here. To avoid sprite flicker, I think. Oh wow. It's already pretty bad, even with them being on separate screens. Yeah, I can see why they were moved. Oh no, I think, KYN, I think what Guy Perfect is saying is like the roads are only wide enough for one car, period, in either direction. I think. Because otherwise, it's not that special, I don't think. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is very interesting. So anyway... Versus if both cars are beyond their last passing places. Hours of entertainment out of this level, certainly. That is pretty terrifying. KYN. Though, depending on the city you live in here in the States, they basically don't wait for you either. No, I imagine it's not quite the same extent, but oh no. Geez, I am, I'm struggling to find my words, but, that is terrible. Sorry to hear that, yeah. Oh, okay. That's good at least, but wow. Wow. I'm pretty sure the Lemming's gonna send that just fine. The hammock. This is also the same. Very interesting skill set on this one. You may dig once. You mayn't climb. Well, that's the green exit. No, I don't want to watch reality tear itself apart again, actually. Not yet. Oh, uh-oh. There's fewer lemmings out than I thought there were. The release rate's pretty slow. Alright, Miguel. Totally unintentional, but I made this one a tie. A task for blockers and bomber again. Oh no, it's the same way around, KYN. This replaces Graffiti, a very funny two-player level. Hey, they also gave it a similar ending. It is kind of a similar structure, where they start in the same place, and then they end up fighting at the end. Yeah, no, it's the same way around. Very bizarre. Watch there be fire in here. I don't think so, but like... It kind of feels like there would be hidden fire. I suppose not. Islands in the sky. I hate this one. No. I refuse. I refuse to engage with the level. I'm just gonna do this. No point. If you were actually playing against someone else and playing to win, then you would have to build across and then fight in the middle, and maybe that would be fun, but there's no one for me to fight against right now, so... No kidding, Guy Perfect. 99 bombers is really funny, actually, because under normal circumstances, it literally would not be possible to use all of them. Or floaters, because you only get 80 lemmings. We're in this one together. Oh, my other favorite track. Great. Indeed. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I will. I will. I'll be nice to them this time. Absolutely. Oh, bash the bridge. And then I did the really cool thing where I think I'm assigning a builder, and I'm assigning a blocker. I guess I am causing needless slowdown. Okay. We just corkscrew build up, and then we'll have completed 2-player level 20. I know that's not patched up. I will fix it. I mean, well, I mean, KYM was just ping replying, so, like, it makes sense. Just use the handle in that case, so that's... I just... I say David because that's just a really long handle to read out. In the middle of, saying something else. I will. I absolutely will, Eric. Don't you worry. Oh yeah, I'm probably running it in an emulator. I'm not gonna bother trying to run it on a modern machine. There's just no point. I'd rather do it that way. You already have to apply a patch to the game to beat 2 of the levels. I don't want to have to apply even more patches to get it to work in the first place. Unbeatable levels, yes, in the original version of Lemmings Revolution. I believe 2 separate levels. I think one of them is beatable with a glitch, and the other is completely impossible, if I remember right. And this was like right in the dawn of patching culture. So I believe an online patch was distributed by Take-Two for the game to fix that. This basically includes your journey through the Gen 1 Lemmings levels. Do you have a favorite? I'm partial to no added colors Lemmings and Rocky 4. Let's see. Uh, no added colors of Lemmings is definitely one of the best. That's for sure. Well, both of those are really, really good. I think the one I've got in my head right now is Fallen No Life Part 1. The sequel, I think I like the first one a little bit more, but Lemmings Arc is also really good. Yeah, a lot of really good levels have been played. Uh, Trying to remember the Ono levels a little more, because it's been a little bit. I liked Lemming Lament. Not Let Before You Leap. Not that one. Yeah, I think that's my least favorite level out of all of the Lemmings levels I've played that I can still remember. We'll see if Take Up Archery ends up being even worse. I am excited, and I know that's not the only really annoying level. There's more. I haven't played Lemmings 2 in a while, but I do know, and while I am excited to play it, I do know some of the levels are oh boy. But we will get there when we get there. What else? The chain. Uh, oh, with a little help from my lens from PSP Lemmings was also good. I know it's not quite in the same category as these, but that was, I think that's my favorite of that particular set of levels. Yeah, trying to remember more Genesis levels that I really liked. I think most of the best ones were the ones that were interspersed with the originals. I think the Sunsoft and Present ranks are slightly weaker overall in terms of quality. Not like they don't have good levels, because obviously like Fallen No Life Part 2 is amazing, and so is trying to remember. My memory's really failing me. Fix the Road Quick. That's a really good one. For the ocean. Uh, yeah. Weirdly, the unique levels, the completely unique levels for NES Lemmings and the like, are actually like weirdly good. Not fun to play in the original engines, but weirdly good. I think these levels were the most fun overall. The unique levels in this version were the most fun overall. But Team 17s were pretty good too. I think a little more mixed, but still pretty good, and some very good levels in there. Everybody turn left. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, that's been done already, I believe, David. To modern engines. People have remade those levels in modern engines. Uh, Lemony as well as Neil Lemix. Yeah. Hello, John got a new lemming is a very good one. Very good one. And the I forget what it's called, but the Mayhem repeat of We All Fall Down in NES Lemmings is also really, really good. really hard to execute, especially on the original version instead of like my improvement hack, but it is actually a good puzzle. I might play Master System Lemmings on stream one day. Definitely not next, though. There's not enough unique levels there for me to want to play it on stream right now, like the next one or anything. But I think I'll visit it eventually. It should be fun. Oh, like as soon as I possibly can, I want to play touch. Absolutely. Or at least get it. I'll be heh, keeping in touch with the state of Vita emulation for sure. Explode time? Okay. iTour Lemmings? I don't think I'd be comfortable playing that on stream even with my face obscured. And I need to figure out how to do that while still being able to, quote, enjoy the game. I want to remake that video eventually. I just can't tell you when that's gonna happen. Turn the volume down. Where is the speed up? Yeah, it's pretty hard to set up, and when I did that video, I had lots of issues with the camera, like stuttering and freezing a lot. I am starting to think that was actually just my camera having a loose connection, because I know now that it has a loose connection inside, and if I tried an external one, it would probably work better. And maybe that was just like that problem just beginning to surface before I knew what it was. I'm starting to think that's what that might have been. Alright, here it comes. Unfortunately, a lot of them are gonna walk off the edge. Let me see if I can try and fix that. I can't. I can't stop it. The bomber hitbox is just too big. Oh well, this is still a pretty reasonable fireworks display. None rescued. The match is over. Blue player wins the match. It's so beautiful. All right. That was Genesis Lemmings. And I have played just about every level made for reasonably faithful Lemmings 1 engines. How was it? It was a very fun time. Some very good stuff in here. Very enjoyable. Time was had as usual. I'm very, very glad. And hopefully the good times will continue as we start Lemmings 2 next stream. That should be a blast, at least at first. The stream. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for streaming. You're very welcome, Guy Perfect. Ooh, goody. Yes, indeed. See you for mine. Oh, yeah. See ya. All right, goodbye, everyone.